the Diamond Mine. We're going to try to get a couple of words about Bob Falacci. Excuse me, Brittany Diamond, can I have a couple of words with you?
I don't know what you want, but it's like this. You can back off. And Bob Falacci, last week, you started trying to fire me. Well, let me tell you something, Bob. You need to read your contract. Yes, you may have wrote the contract up, but when you gave it to me, I had my lawyers go over it. And you need to read page 3, the fine print on that contract. And later on tonight, folks, I have another surprise for everybody in store. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, wild card Leonard up here with Triton Championship Wrestling. I've just got back from Peru and was trying to find out a little more about Maria.
Let me tell you something, brother, okay? You're hung up on Maria. I don't know why. I'll clear a few points up for you, and only a few points, okay? She's not from the IRS. She's not in Peru. She's not in the Andes. She's not in the Amazon, okay? And quite frankly, the rest of it's just none of your business.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
You can't tell anybody. You can't. You just can't.
Listen, you and I had a deal, okay? You're the one that approached me, okay? You're the one that's afraid, all right? We had a deal. I counted the money from last week. It wasn't all there. If you're going to renege on your end of the deal, I'm sorry. You want to know about Maria?
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something. The whole world's going to find out about Maria if she doesn't keep her end of the deal.
Hey, what is this? You know what, Lynn? I am sick and tired of seeing these two together. Bob Falacci, I want to know what the deal is. Rebecca, I want to know what this is going down.
Well, you want to know what's going on here? Let me tell you something. This little lady right here is not your wife. She's your manager. The business dealings that her and I have are between me and her, not you, okay? They may involve you, but you might never know that. So I suggest you just keep your little nose out of it and let business be business, and you just take care of the, well, I wouldn't call it brawn in your case, but do your best job with it.
I'll tell you what, Falacci. If you don't tell me and Falacci don't tell me, somebody's going to find out the hard way, and I will whip his
Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here for Triton Championship Wrestling as we've got a great tag team match getting ready to get started. As you see the Tennessee Outlaws in the black shirts and the blue jeans getting ready to square off here against the Money Trip, which is a tag team that consists of Cold Cash D and Trip. And that's Trip in the ring for the Money Trip and Tommy Fantastic in the ring for the tag team known as the Tennessee Outlaws. Bob Falacci's your referee, and they've locked up collar and elbow as Tommy Fantastic pulls Trip around into a nice side headlock position. As fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out the action of Triton Championship Wrestling, no matter where you may be joining us from. As Fantastic now reversing right there, got Trip in a nice hammerlock position and then swings it right back around into that side headlock once again. As Trip there got his man off of him, and oh, Fantastic caught him with a big shoulder block. Trip very slow to get up there, and Fantastic apparently delayed his intended offense because he realized that Trip had stunned himself on that last maneuver, and very sportsmanlike conduct being displayed thus far in this contest here with Triton Championship Wrestling. You know, it was a rare sight, a nice thing to see both men, all four competitors in this contest, shaking hands prior to the match, and just best of wishes to each team. And you know, that's the way it ought to be. Every man, you know, clean fight, and everybody contests the matches in a fair and professional manner, and that's what these two teams are both trying to do right here with TCW. As Trip now reversing that, turning that headlock around into a chicken wing on Tommy Fantastic, as Fantastic's looking for a back door here. Can't seem to find one at the moment, and Trip pulled him right back in. Nice utilization of the ropes as he shot his man into the ropes just to return him into that side headlock position. As Fantastic got leveled right there with that shoulder block from Trip. Trip up and over his man and caught Fantastic, stopped him dead in his tracks, reversed it on him, and now Trip with a nice leapfrog. Fantastic got caught right there with a hip toss, and a second hip toss followed in by Trip on Tommy Fantastic. Trip now moving back in on his man, Irish whip to the near side. Trip coming across, follows him in with a big clothesline right there. just leveling Tommy Fantastic in the corner. As referee Bob Falacci checking in on the action, and Fantastic just took a tough tumble out to the floor. As we're coming to you from Mountain City, Tennessee at Johnson County High School in this particular event. And Tommy Fantastic just got thrown out to the basketball court basically here at the high school, as Fantastic now has been able to make his way back up into the ring. Cold Cash D hadn't seen any action yet as Bert Tripp started off this contest for his team and has remained in the whole time. Brady Hawks now has been tagged in for the Tennessee Outlaws, and Tripp's thinking about it, and the crowd's responding in kind as he's thinking about making that tag. There you see, legal tag made. Here comes Cold Cash D in for the tag team of the Money Trip. Cold Cash D and Brady Hawks locked up collar and elbow as Cold Cash got him in that arm bar, winding up on that arm, as Brady Hawks in for the Tennessee Outlaws, as he's been able to reverse it. He found that back door and pulls this man into a nice side headlock position. Referee Bob Falacci checking right in on the action here with Triton Championship Wrestling. Fans, I tell you what, be sure to come see us live when we come to a town near you, whether it's over in Jefferson, Mountain City, Boone, down in Cranberry, over in Avery County, no matter where it may be sure to come join us for some TCW action live, as this top wrist lock now has gone almost into a pinning predicament. Cold Cash D has got Brady Hawks in a world of trouble right now. Hawks is trying to pull his way out of this, as he has been able to bridge back up and dump Cold Cash D right there. I tell you, that took a tremendous amount of strength on the part of Brady Hawks to be able to power back out of that top wrist lock that almost ended up into a pinfall position. And Brady Hawks is having absolutely no luck trying to drop that elbow on Cold Cash D, as Cold Cash near almost rolled out of the ring there. Brady Hawks' partner, Tommy Fantastic, had to help him out, push him back into the ring, as Hawks caught his man with a nice hip toss right there, makes the tag. Tommy Fantastic in now for the Tennessee Outlaws. Referee bout got nailed right there, and Cold Cash definitely did with a pair of back elbows from the Tennessee Outlaws. Tommy Fantastic in for his team now, as Cold Cash D desperately needs to get over and make that tag with Tripp. As Cold Cash into the ropes and got caught with an elbow right there coming back across, as Tommy Fantastic managed to turn that situation to his advantage. And once again, Cold Cash ducked that time and caught him with a clothesline of his own. As Cold Cash D, now the opportunity has arisen. He needs to get over there and make that tag if he can to Tripp, as he's got Tommy Fantastic stunned after that clothesline. Now scoops Fantastic up, big full body slam. Drove his man into the canvas on that one. Now Cold Cash doing a little juking and jiving before dropping that big forearm, as, well, it may have been a closed fist. Apparently it was. Referee was indicating he needed to open up that hand. So apparently a fist drop there after the little juke and jive. Irish whip reversed, and Fantastic shot his man back into the ropes again, caught him right there with a high hip toss, as Tommy Fantastic of the Tennessee Outlaws setting up now on Cold Cash. Looked like he was maybe stalking him for a drop kick or something, but chooses to follow in with a splash in the corner, as Cold Cash D is in definite trouble at this point. Fantastic following his man back into the corner. Irish whip coming up to the far side, as, oh my, Cold Cash D and Tommy Fantastic look like their noggins just collided. Man, that looked absolutely brutal, as it looks like we got a car wreck out here now. Bodies laying everywhere. Both men trying to crawl to their corners, as Brady Hawks and Tripp are waiting on the apron to get tagged in. We got a tag on the Money Tripp's part. The Tennessee Outlaws didn't quite make that tag though, as Tommy Fantastic still in there for the Tennessee Outlaws. Here comes Tripp, big clothesline in the corner, as Tripp now has this opportunity. Tommy Fantastic's tired, he's winded, he's already fought a heck of a contest. Tripp's fairly fresh at this point. Big monkey flip out of the corner, as Tripp now setting up on Fantastic, follows him in with a nice clothesline, takes him down. Referee got a 2 count out of that exchange, as Tripp now has got Tommy Fantastic in a world of trouble. makes the tag. Looks like he made a tag there to Cold Cash, possibly. Caught fantastic with that shot right to the face coming off the ropes. Cold Cash is in. That tag was made. Referee's going to allow it as they're getting him set up here for a tag team maneuver as Tripp springs him up, and Cold Cash caught him right there with that elbow after he dumped him, and the legs hook, referee's in, and there's the 3 count. The winners of this contest, the Money Trip, Cold Cash D, and Tripp. Fans, we're going to go right now to a special interview with Doc Johnson and Brittany Diamond of the Diamond Mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wild Card Lynn up here with Brittany Diamond. I understand you've got a new member of the Diamond Mine.
I most certainly do, Lynn. I want to bring in right now Doc Johnson.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm doing all right.
Now, is there any truth to the rumor you've got a match with Playboy Jamie Gibson tonight?
Jamie Gibson? Jamie Gibson? Jamie Gibson! Oh, my God. Last week was a fluke. So I had to dig a little deeper into the Doc's arsenal. And what did I come in with? My bag of tricks. I'm going to use my bag of tricks. See, you can hit in here. Choke them with it, if you will. Choke them, gag them. They say, what's in your bag of tricks? What's in your bag of tricks? I don't know. Right now, I got lint. Lots and lots and lots of lint. But tonight, I'm going to have something else in there. Something for you, Jamie Gibson. You're cheating. No good. Knob-knee, bow-legged, pigeon-toed, limber-jointed snake in the grass. And as for being a member of the Diamond Mine, I'll take my chances. I'll take my time doing it. A bag of tricks. For you, Jamie. For you. Bag. Jump in, my man. Let me case.
All right, folks, stand by. This could get very interesting. We'll be right back with more wrestling action.
Think you know how to take it? Think you know how to fly? Be a part of the hottest sport today with Triton Championship Wrestling's Wrestling School. Call 423-727-7319. Don't just lay there. Get up and kick somebody's. Don't try this at home. Try it at the Triton Championship Wrestling School. 423-727-7319.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wild Card Lynn up here with Triton Championship Wrestling. I'm trying to find the people's champion, Champs Gibson and the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. Here we go. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great, brother. We're doing great. We are the People's Tag Team Champions. And you know what? No matter who it is, no matter where it's at, People's Champions going to defend these tag straps, not only for us, but for all the fans out there that watch Triton Championship Wrestling. And I got another surprise for you, brother. You know how all these years, Chance Gibson, the Brooklyn Bad Boy, you know, well, Brooklyn Bad Boy's getting old now. I ain't no boy no more, so we're going to do it this way. We got the look, we got the style. Now you're looking at Chance Gibson, Triple B. Triple B stands for big, which I'm big, bad, which we're bad, and we're both bodacious. What do you think about that, brother?
I love it, Chance. I love it, brother. He's changing his name. Boogie Woogie Man. I got some letters too, you understand? TCB. You know what it means, Chance? Take care of Boogie. Yeah.
All right, wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler back here at ringside with you for Triton Championship Wrestling as we've got a great contest getting ready to get started here as we've got Jamie Gibson, of course, being escorted to the ring this evening by his manager, Miss Rebecca Lynn. And then we've got Doc Johnson in the black and white. He is the newest member, now we know he is the newest member of the Diamond Mine, along with Rick Karloff and Christian Kane. And so Doc has now joined the Diamond Mine as Jamie Gibson is getting the ropes opened up there for Miss Rebecca Lynn. As, of course, she can be very dangerous at times in and around the ring as well, no question about that. As Doc moving right in on him real fast. Jamie caught him with a drop toe hold. And this is a U.S. title matchup here. Of course, Jamie Gibson, the current U.S. champion. And you saw the gold belt displayed moments ago. This is a U.S. title contest as Gibson shot Doc right in right there. Doc caught his man. Looked like a version of an arm drag and another version of an arm drag right there, bringing Jamie Gibson over. As Doc Johnson, I tell you, he's a great competitor, no doubt about that. I'd classify him more as a lightweight or cruiserweight, but he's right there on that border. as Jamie Gibson, of course, our current U.S. champion here in Triton Championship Wrestling, and a great established star here in TCW. As Doc controlling Jamie at this point in time with that arm bar, winding up on that arm now. As, well, wait a minute, he apparently missed a kick, and Jamie took him and tossed him right there with a beautiful suplex. Doc apparently was going for a back heel kick and missed it, and Jamie just took advantage of the situation. Irish whip reversed right there. Jamie caught him with a nice shoulder block. Gibson up and over his man as Doc Johnson caught him right there with a modified hip toss as referees in and got a 2 count out of that exchange. Doc Johnson just telling Jamie, come on, bring it on. As, oh, he's getting fired up now. He's pulled the T-shirt off. He's ready to go. As Gibson got caught by that boot and followed up with a hard shot to the head right there. As the current United States heavyweight champion here in Triton Championship Wrestling, Jamie Gibson, on the receiving end of quite a bit of punishment from Doc Johnson, the newest member of the Diamond Mine. And Doc now in with a blatant chokehold right in front of the official. He is laying a count on him. As Doc now having a word with the ladies at ringside as he's got Gibson back up. Big headbutt right there. And now straddling Gibson and oh, it looks like he's biting him on the forehead. What a disgusting display. Doc Johnson's a much better wrestler than that, or resort to such tactics. Now he's raking at the eyes of Jamie Gibson as well. Oh man, Gibson is blinded after Johnson was raking at his eyes, and now, as you can see his legs kicking, there they are. There, the Diamond Girls over there getting their shots in as well. Man, I tell you what, Gibson, he's got his hands full in this one as Doc Johnson now bringing his man back up. Johnson going up to that second rope. What's he got in mind here? Possible DDT coming up. No, Jamie Gibson stopped it with a beautiful suplex. What a great reversal there by Jamie Gibson as Rebecca Lynn cheering him on at ringside. And man, I tell you what, that was a great adjustment that Jamie Gibson made right there to stop that attempted DDT by Doc Johnson. Gibson caught his man with a short shot right there and another quick stinging right hand as Doc Johnson now on the receiving end of punishment at the hands of the U.S. champion Jamie Gibson. Jamie Gibson raking his eyes across that turnbuckle, or excuse me, across that top rope rather. And I tell you, that'll impair your vision, let me tell you. As Jamie Gibson now sets up Johnson. Johnson springboard off that second rope with a flying body attack, nailing Jamie Gibson there. Referees in and only got a 2 count as Jamie Gibson was able to make his way under that second rope. Gibson managed to make his way under that bottom rope and break up that attempted pinfall there as Doc Johnson now brings Jamie Gibson back to his feet. Irish whip to the left side, coming across, and Gibson got his man, rolled him up right there in a schoolboy, and Doc Johnson was able to utilize that bottom rope this time to his advantage as Johnson now has got Jamie Gibson set up. Wait a minute, reversal once again. Gibson, the man, pulling out all these reversals here as Johnson caught him right there with a quick low drop kick right to the knee area of Jamie Gibson as both men are staggered and stunned at this point in this U.S. title matchup. Doc Johnson now got Gibson set up here. What's he gonna do? Hopefully he'll keep this maneuver legal and drops an elbow, we'll say, to the inside of the thigh to be rather generous. Now Doc Johnson following that up with a bite. He was biting his man on the leg as well. My gracious, Doc Johnson, you never know what this kid's going to do. He's about half crazy, and I think he would make a great addition hanging out with Rick Karloff and Christian Kane because he's almost as crazy as those two are, especially Karloff for that matter. That guy, he's out there. Look at that. Doc Johnson missed that attempted maneuver, ends up just sitting on the top rope. Rebecca Lynn come along and pushed him right off that top rope. And the referee never saw a bit of it. He was tied up with Jamie Gibson over on the other side of the ring. As Doc Johnson now yanking his legs out from up under, and look out, we might have a fight breaking out. Cat fight breaking out right here. We sure do. We've got a cat fight in the ring. The valets are fighting it out right now. There we go. Oh my, here they go round and round. Jamie Gibson and Doc Johnson, they were hooking it up on the floor. Now they're trying to pull this thing apart. Jamie Gibson's in there Oh my, cat fight here in TCW as only TCW can bring it to you, as this match has virtually come to a standstill. Might as well make it a mixed tag if you ask me, but we've got chaos at this point in time as the wrestlers are trying to get their respective valets settled back down, as the valets are taking their position back out on the floor. This match is going to resume one-on-one. Jamie Gibson and Doc Johnson. It is a U.S. title matchup. Referee relaxing a little bit as far as outside interference, and I can understand his call there. We want to get a clean winner, and Doc Johnson just dropped Jamie Gibson right there. And wait a minute, Falachi's out. Bob Falachi's out. He's talking to Rebecca Lynn about something over here. He's handed her a piece of paper or something, and she's going into her boot. She apparently just gave him some money. Apparently there's some sort of deals going on here on the floor. Rebecca Lynn's just giving Valachi some money. He started to walk away, but then he's like he's not happy about it. It's not enough or something. Doc Johnson with a drop kick off the top rope. Jamie Gibson just took the referee out in the process. Man, oh man, everything's happening in this contest. As now Doc Johnson coming over. He's grabbed something off the canvas. It looks like some of Falachi's money perhaps. It is. Falachi's raising Cain. He wants his cash back. Rebecca Lynn's got a piece of paper here. She's got Doc Johnson interested in that. Falachi's loading up his headpiece with something. He stuffed something in his headpiece. Wait a minute, he headbutted Doc. Doc's not goofy from the headbutt. Moving in on Gibson. Wait a minute, Gibson got him. Modified power bomb right there. Hooks the leg, referee's in. And we've got a 2 and a 3 count as Jamie Gibson has retained the U.S. title here in this contest, in this wild contest, let me tell you, against Doc Johnson. Fans, right now we're going to go out to the parking lot. Lynn Earp is trying to get an interview with this hot new tag team that we know virtually nothing about other than they're known as Sudden Impact. We're going to go right out right now to Lynn as he tries to get an interview with Sudden Impact.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcard Lynn Earp here. As you can see, I'm in the parking lot of Johnson County High School. I've understood that the new tag team, Sudden Impacts, just showed up, and I'm going to try to get an interview with them as soon as I see them pull up. I've been preparing for this. I've heard a lot of stuff about this. And wait a minute, here's somebody. Wait, this might be them. I've never seen these guys before. Hey, guys, can I get a word with you, please? Excuse me.
Think you know how to take it? Think you know how to fly? Be a part of the hottest sport today with Triton Championship Wrestling's Wrestling School. Call 423-727-7319. Don't just lay there. Get up and kick somebody's. Don't try this at home. Try it at the Triton Championship Wrestling School. 423-727-7319.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here for Triton Championship Wrestling as we've got some great tag team action getting set to get underway as we've got the Underground taking on Sudden Impact, Sean Adams and Jack Miller, as Johnny Blast of the Underground has got Jack Miller back over in the corner, laying in a series of shots on him. Irish whip to the near side. Jack up and over his man right there. Beautiful arm drag takeover there by Jack Miller of this great new tag team known as Sudden Impact here in Triton Championship Wrestling. Bob Valachi's your referee checking in on this action. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out the action of TCW, no matter where you may be joining us from all across this great land of ours. As Jack Miller of Sudden Impact continuing to control Johnny Blast of the team known as the Underground. Sean Adams making his way up to that top rope, coming down, big double axe handle blow right to the shoulder area of Johnny Blast. Now winding up on that arm, nice arm bar, taking Blast down to the canvas and follows it up with a nice leg drop. Referee did manage to get a one count out of that exchange. As Sean Adams now bringing Blast back up to his feet, now catching him with a series of hard kicks right to the chest and solar plexus. Irish whip got reversed right there into the corner, and Adams got him leg scissors right there. And beautiful Hurricane Rana style maneuver, taking his man down to the canvas, now driving him in to the turnbuckle as Sean Adams, not always the biggest guy in the match, but I tell you what, his speed and agility makes up for it. But oh my, what a power move there by Blast as he drove Adams down with that power bomb maneuver. Man, he landed right on the back of his head. That had to have hurt. As Blast now makes the tag, here comes the Mauler, the other half of the Underground, as both men drop a couple of elbows on Sean Adams. I tell you what, this team, Sean Adams, Jack Miller, Sudden Impact coming in here. We kept hearing about them. We kept hearing about them. All the hype, all the press, and now they finally arrive, and they're doing great thus far as a tag team, no doubt about it. These two great young men coming in here, making a name for themselves in Triton Championship Wrestling. Oh my, the Mauler just nailed Adams right there with that clothesline coming across. And the Mauler definitely has got both Jack Miller and Sean Adams outsized and outweighed, but that's not going to stop these two young men from fighting best they can in this contest. As the Mauler brings Adams back up to his feet. Big scoop, oh, right into a modified power bomb there. Sit down slam, if you will, as the Mauler comes back across with a leg drop there on Adams. Now firing in a series of hard right hands to the top of the head, as the Mauler is controlling Sean Adams at this point in time. Like you said, referee Bob Falacci checking in on the action, and the manager Falacci is kind of MIA, if you will, as Mauler caught him right there with a kick right to the face, and that's usually one of Adams' trademark moves, is that super kick, but the Mauler was able to utilize it against him right there. Oh, what a vicious headbutt there by this mysterious man known only as the Mauler. Got Adams set up, Irish whip across, coming in, and Mauler caught him. Big double thrust right there to the throat, followed up by a hard fist drop right to the top of the head, and once again, it looked like he was possibly choking him there for a moment. Referee right on top of the action, checking in here with you in Triton Championship Wrestling. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in. Checking out TCW. Hope you're enjoying the action. Be sure to come see us live when the opportunity presents itself. There's nothing like the action and excitement of Triton Championship Wrestling live. And it's a great event to watch on television, but it's even more fun when you're here live and you can feel the excitement and energy in the arena. As Adams got caught right there, just manhandled, driven down to the canvas, and referee got a 2 count out of that exchange. Mauler complaining referee's count was slow, but don't know if I necessarily agree with that one. Oh, leg drop right there to the lower abdominal extremities, we'll say, as Miller coming in now. He's highly upset after Mauler went by there and taunted him, as Johnny Blast has made his way back in and got a blatant chokehold going. Referee Bob Falacci right on top of it, as Johnny Blast has made his way back in for his team known as the Underground. Johnny Blast continuing to control Sean Adams in this contest. Caught his man right there with a back elbow and follows it in with a hard elbow shot. Looked like it was possibly the kidney area of his back. And now put the boots to Sean Adams is Johnny Blast of the Underground. And I noticed Johnny Blast wearing that leg brace once again. We've seen that come into play before. He claims an injury to the ankle, but he has utilized that brace to his advantage in matches here before, here with Triton Championship Wrestling. The Mauler Irish whipped him right into his own corner right there. There was a golden opportunity to make a tag. Perhaps that's what happened. No, the referee's not allowing it. The referee apparently did not see that tag. Jack Miller is complaining vehemently that they did indeed make a tag. It's a very good possibility it did happen. Just couldn't tell from this angle. Adams with a high backdrop right there, up and over his man, as the Mauler takes another shot at Jack Miller outside on the apron. As Miller and Adams, the team known as Sudden Impact, are not doing very well against the Underground at this point in time, at least, as the Mauler came across, caught his man with a big elbow, smashed right to the back of the head. Once again going in with that chokehold. Referee Bob Falacci right on top of the action. And Jack Miller is just ready and rip-roaring to get going, man. He's beating on the side of the ring, trying to get the crowd behind him. He is ready to get back into this contest here with Triton Championship Wrestling. as the Mauler is doing just that. He definitely earned his name well. He is just mauling Adams at this point, as he's got Adams there. Irish whip to the near side, coming across once again, nailed him. Looked like a forearm that he caught him with, and like I said, the Mauler definitely was appropriately named, as that's basically what he's done the past 2 or 3 minutes here, is just maul Adams best he can. Now he's just toying with Adams, letting him get close to his corner, then dragging him back over to the center of the ring. Adams continuing to try to get over, to no avail. Now the Mauler, with a version of the old surfboard maneuver, almost into a camel clutch, as just stretching on the neck and back area of Adams. And once again, Mauler taking a cheap shot at Johnny Miller on the side of the ring. And he's made the tag. Here comes Blast back in. Miller's in as well. Referee's pulling him back, trying to keep him out of there till he's legally tagged into the ring. It's got to be frustrating for this young man, wanting to get in, wanting to help his partner, wanting to lend a hand in this contest, but having to get that legal tag when the other team is cheating as vehemently as the Underground has been in this contest. The tag's been made once again by the Underground, and the Mauler missed that kick, caught Blast right in the chest, makes the tag. Now Jack Miller can step in the ring legally, taking it to both members of the Underground, receiving a series of hard right hands to the side of the head. Adams is back in. We've got all 4 men going at it now in this tag team contest here with Triton Championship Wrestling. Do-si-do, here we go to the middle, and the Underground just met right in the middle right there. The momentum of this matchup changing quickly here as both members of Sudden Impact are in the ring. Adams has got his man up on that top rope, setting him up for something there. Beautiful leg scissors takeover, textbook execution there. Here comes Miller off the top. Beautiful senton bomb as well, follows it in, referee's in, and we got a 3 count. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This great new tag team, Sudden Impact, has won this contest here in Triton Championship Wrestling. And I tell you what, these kids have definitely earned their name, Sudden Impact, because they have definitely done so right here in TCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Triton Championship Wrestling. Wildcard lineup here with the heavyweight champion, Bruiser Graham. I understand you're going up against Denny Kulie tonight. You got a couple of words to say on that?
Well, let me tell you something. Bruiser Graham is here tonight. It's about 35 degrees outside, and Bruiser Graham feels right at home because, you know, I'm from old Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and old Milwaukee's about 20 below right now. So this is summer to me, baby. And tonight right here, Denny Kulie, my brother, man, we're like this. We train together. We've eaten together. We've slept together. We've been up and down the road together. But Denny Kulie, let me tell you one thing. Even though we've both been trained by the Boogie Woogie Man, we're friends outside the ring, but tonight, when we get in that ring, it's business. It's about this belt. It's about blood, sweat, and tears. And Denny Kulie, if you want to take this from me, baby, you're going to have the match of your life.
Think you know how to take it? Think you know how to fly? Be a part of the hottest sport today with Triton Championship Wrestling's Wrestling School. Call 423-727-7319. Don't just lay there. Get up and kick somebody's. Don't try this at home. Try it at the Triton Championship Wrestling School. 423-727-7319.
Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here for Triton Championship Wrestling as we've got Denny Kulie and Bruiser Graham in this heavyweight title matchup. Bruiser Graham is the man in the very colorful outfit, blonde hair on the left side of your screen and on the right side of your screen. The challenger, Denny Kulie, in the brown and black snakeskin singlet. That Kulie just took Bruiser Graham over to nice armbar right there as we're coming to you from Mountain City, Tennessee for Triton Championship Wrestling. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out this heavyweight title matchup here in TCW as the heavyweight champion Bruiser Graham right there just got Denny Kulie in that armbar as both men here, great competitors. Glad to have them here in Triton Championship Wrestling as they've locked up collar and elbow once again. Graham rolls around on a nice hammerlock, and Denny Kulie reverses that situation, pulls Bruiser Graham in to a side headlock as the referee checking in on the action. And I just noticed Buddy Landell, the nature boy Buddy Landell, has come out here to ringside near the broadcast position to scout this contest. And Buddy did mention to me earlier in the evening that he was going to come check out this match, particularly because he wanted a title shot at whoever won this contest. So he's looking for a title shot here in TCW, and this match is for the heavyweight championship. So either Graham's going to retain the title or Kulie's going to be the new champion, one or the other. We're going to find out here as this match continues on, as Denny Kulie's got Graham pulled into a side headlock at this point, wrenching down, applying all the pressure he can to it. Graham shot him off right there, but Kulie caught him with that shoulder block up and over his man, and right there pulled him in with a nice side headlock takeover, as the referee managed to get a 2 count out of that side headlock takeover before Graham got his arm up. And I tell you what, like I said, Buddy Landell looking on very intently here, checking out these guys. He made it clear, like I said, he made it clear to me earlier in the evening that he was looking for a title shot. And Graham, of course, our current champion, he may be facing Landell here in the near future. As Graham was able to escape from that side headlock, Kulie now waiting on him to get back up, get ready into this contest, as a nice clean handshake there, show of sportsmanship, but just that quickly, Bruiser Graham caught Kulie with a cheap shot coming in, now opening up on him as he drove his head into that top turnbuckle right there, and once again, with a great deal of force, driving his head into that top turnbuckle. Bruiser Graham, man, that was sneaky. He reached out, shook Kulie's hand, and then kicked him right in the gut with a cheap shot, if you ask me. And Graham got caught right there, hip toss, followed up by an arm drag, as Denny Kulie has got him in an arm bar position, cranking in on that arm, applying lots of pressure to the shoulder, elbow, and wrist area, as Kulie just wrenching down, got a wide vertical base so he can apply as much pressure as possible. Graham managed to get his feet on that bottom rope. Referee's calling for a break here, and Denny Kulie, being the great sportsman that he is, allows a clean break from that exchange. As both men prepare to lock back up, they've done so, and Kulie pulled him into a nice top wrist lock right off the bat there. Kulie was with a go-behind takedown, stepped in and tripped his man up. Now he's got that arm isolated and focusing his attack on the arm and shoulder area of Bruiser Graham, who of course is our current heavyweight champion here in TCW. He's doing his best to hold on to that title against this great young challenger, Denny Kulie, in this contest. As Kulie now bringing his man back up to a vertical base, takes his man, thought he was going to Irish whip him. Looks like he couldn't tell if he was maybe choking him there or exactly what he was doing. He had him pulled back across that top rope. They've locked up collar and elbow once again. Kulie pulls his man around into an arm bar once again, winding up that arm. He seems to have focused most of his attack on the arm of Graham. Graham responded right there using his size or a shoulder block. Kulie up and over with a leapfrog and caught him right there. Beautiful drop kick right in the mush. Referee's in and got a 2 count out of that one. As Graham right there surprised Kulie, I believe, catching him in that arm drag takeover. As Bruiser Graham now winding up on Denny Kulie. Bruiser Graham continuing to apply that pressure to this arm bar, as Kulie is almost close enough that he could grab that rope and cause a break, but he hadn't quite made it yet. And Kulie's usually not the type of wrestler to resort to taking advantage of situations like that and utilizing shortcuts. He usually competes very closely to the rules, as Bruiser Graham just stomped his hand before he broke that last situation up. Now Graham continuing his attack. Kulie reversed it right there. Nice hip toss or armbar takeover there. He's got his arm tied up, and Kulie's looking over at Landell. He noticed Buddy Landell sitting near the broadcast position, as once again the referee got a 2 count out of that before Graham was able to get his shoulder up. And there you see a little high sign, if you will, from Denny Kulie back at Buddy Landell. Not sure what that's all about, But Landell is out here scouting this contest. He's made it clear he wants a title shot, and this match will determine our undisputed champion. Of course, Graham is the champion going in, and Kulie got caught right there. High backdrop by Bruiser Graham. Kulie grabs him though, brings him over right back into that armbar. Denny Kulie, like a tenacious bulldog, just surprised Graham right there, I believe, and pulls him right back in to that armbar. Graham made his way over to the ropes, causing a break right there, and Kulie, abiding by the rules, has allowed the break, although he did give Bruiser Graham a taste of his own medicine and stomped on his hand in return for him doing that to him a little earlier. Kulie clamping in on that armbar, got his man tied up now, and referee got a 1 count out of that. Bruiser Graham better be careful. That referee's checking him tight. Make sure those shoulders are up off that canvas. And he got a 1 count there again as Kulie continuing to apply that pressure. Oh, but it looked like Graham went to the eyes right there. He poked the eyes of Denny Kulie, and I tell you what, that'll slow any competitor down, no question about it. Now laying a series of hard forearms in. Bruiser Graham, Irish whip to the far side, coming across, and Kulie caught him right there. Backslide coming up. This could do it right here. Referees made the 3 count, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our new heavyweight champion right here in Triton Championship Wrestling is Denny Kulie. There you see the referee raises his hand. We've got a brand new heavyweight champion right here in Triton Championship Wrestling. Denny Kulie has won this contest here in TCW. There you see the presentation of the title. Great display of sportsmanship there by the former champion Bruiser Graham. And now our new champion, Denny Kulie, is your new TCW heavyweight champion. And wait a minute, here comes the Nature Boy Buddy Landell in the ring, and a nice hug of congratulations there for Kulie. And oh, wait a minute, Landell, what a disgusting display. Landell's going to work on Kulie here. Figure 4 leg lock from the Nature Boy Buddy Landell. He made it clear he wanted a title shot. I guess he thought he had to resort to something like this to get it. Bruiser Graham's coming back in to hopefully help break this up, as has Christian Kane and Rick Karloff. But wait a minute, Karloff and Kane are dumping Graham, and now they're going to work on Denny Kulie as well, as he's trapped in this figure 4 leg lock at the hands of Nature Boy Buddy Landell. Oh my, Christian Kane down with a huge splash right there on Kulie. He is just getting stomped and beat on from every possible direction as Landell continuing to wrench down on that figure 4 leg lock. Man, oh man, he's got all kinds of help out there as the Nature Boy Buddy Landell came in seemingly to congratulate the new champion, and now just putting the boots to him. Thank goodness Sudden Impact has hit the ring, as along with the money trip to stop this situation. Fans, don't touch that dial. We're back right after this timeout.
Buddy Landell, right here in Mountain City, Tennessee tonight. You know, you tried to break my leg. That's okay. Denny Kulie won that championship belt. I've got something for you, son. The next time we're here in Mountain City, bring your butt on. Denny Cooley's going to get you.
Well, it's apparent, Denny Kulie, that we ain't going to be best friends. We ain't going to be laying down side by side and kissing. I tell you what, I'm going to kick you like yesterday's newspaper. I wouldn't give a crippled crab a crutch. So you bring that white trash down from Pennington Gap and give it up all the people you can find to come out here and cheer Denny Kulie. Because the bottom line is this: you can't walk where Nature Boy Buddy Landell's been. Why, you'd rather go through hell with gasoline britches on, boy, than come look eyeball to eyeball the Nature Boy Buddy Landell. I wouldn't give a crippled crab a stinking crutch, and I'm going to kick your teeth out, and for the rest of your life, you'll be sucking soup through a straw going, Betty, me and them knock my teeth out. Betty and them knock my teeth out. Ain't that right, baby? Anyway, Denny Kulie, I don't care where it's at, Mountain City, anywhere in the viewing area, high country, I'm taking piece of your.
Think you know how to take it? Think you know how to fly? Be a part of the hottest sport today with Triton Championship Wrestling's Wrestling School. Call 423-727-7319. Don't just lay there. Get up and kick somebody's. Don't try this at home. Try it at the Triton Championship Wrestling School. 423-727-7319.
All right, wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here again for Triton Championship Wrestling as we've got Chance Gibson and the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, in the ring in this tag team title match. And oh, wait a minute. Boogie just laid the smackdown, if you will, on referee Bob Falaci, gave him a big kiss. One of the trademarks of the Boogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. He loves the street people, as he'll tell you, which is the everyday man. And Boogie sure runs around giving a kiss to everybody. There's nothing like having a Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant in the house. Always lots of excitement with the legendary Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant. And of course, Chance Gibson, his tag team partner. They're the current tag team champions here in Triton Championship Wrestling. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in, turned on, and checking out the action of TCW. As we've got, like I said, Chance Gibson, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, the current tag team champions, taking on the Diamond Mine, Christian Kane and Rick Karloff. And I tell you what, this is a great return match for the tag team titles, as the crowd here in Mountain City 100% behind Jimmy Valiant and Chance Gibson. It looks like it's going to be Karloff starting off for his team and Valiant starting off for his, as Karloff getting showered with booze from the crowd here in Mountain City, Tennessee. And now Boogie Man's going to show him how it's done. There you go. What a great reception for the legendary Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, as always. I tell you, he's a lot of fun. Great guy to be around. And Christian Kane, he ain't going to take a shower in booze, and he did as well. As now Chance Gibson up, and the crowd 100% behind Gibson and Valiant, no doubt about that. As Christian Kane and Rick Karloff, great competitors, former tag team champions here in TCW. And I tell you what, though, they're going to have their hands full. Jimmy Valiant, he knows every trick in the book and wrote half of them for that matter. So this should be a great contest with the wily veteran squaring off against Rick Karloff here, as Boogie Man right in there to a full Nelson position on Karloff. Karloff managed to make his way into the ropes, necessitating a break. Referee Bob Falaci in, and Boogie gave him a little butt bump right there, just enough. It knocked Karloff right out of the ring to the floor. As we're coming to you from Johnson County High School in Mountain City, Tennessee, and it's a basketball gym floor below you. And there's a little dance, a little boogie butt bump for you, as him and Chance Gibson having a good time here tonight with TCW Wrestling. And fans, I tell you what, you get the opportunity to come see us live, whether it's in Mountain City, whether it's in Boone, down in Cranberry near Banner Elk, over in Jefferson, no matter where it may be all across the Mountain Empire, be sure to come check out Triton Championship Wrestling. As Karloff's got Valiant, this time situation's turned around. Karloff now, whoa, wait a minute. He tried to steal one out of Valiant's playbook, and it backfired on him as he went tumbling to the floor once again. Valiant just a little too smart to fall for that one. As Karloff and Dave are out there fighting, oh man. The fight's breaking out on the floor, as well as Karloff and Dirty Dave are getting into it out there. Of course, Dirty Dave manages Chance Gibson and Jimmy Valiant. And Rick Karloff, I tell you, this guy, he's just demented. There's no question about it. Sick individual, as he's trying to make his way back up into this contest. And Valiant got him right there coming in, got him right by the nose, and got Christian Kane by the nose as well. What's going to happen here? Oh my, the referee lended a hand. Man, oh man, Christian Kane and Rick Karloff not faring too well at this point against the Boogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. As the crowd here in Mountain City, Tennessee, loving every minute of this. The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, is taking care of Rick Karloff and Christian Kane almost single-handedly. Chance Gibson hasn't been tagged in at this point in time in the contest, as referees trying to get the Diamond Mine back up. into the ring and get them back in the contest here, as Christian Kane and Rick Karloff are not faring well at all against the current TCW Tag Team Champions. And Karloff still holding his head there. He's hurt from that last exchange with the boogeyman, Jimmy Valiant. Now they're discussing, I guess they're going to switch over to plan C or D. Not sure which one they're on by this point in time. As Rick Karloff now having a word with the referee as well. These guys are not happy about the way this match is going one bit. Jimmy Valiant got Karloff winding up on the arm. He's looking to make that tag now, I believe, to Chance Gibson. There you see it. Chance Gibson tagged in now, walks right into that arm bar, and Rick Karloff caught him coming in with a thumb right to the eyes. Tag's been made on his side. Christian Kane walked right into a drop toe hold there, and a hip toss there by Chance Gibson. What strength displayed by Gibson, throwing around Christian Kane, as big of a man as he is. And Gibson was throwing him around like a sack of potatoes, as the crowd definitely 100% behind Chance Gibson and the boogeyman, Jimmy Valiant. As referee Bob Falacci trying to get him back up into the ring. Once again, the Diamond Mine seeking the refuge of the floor, as they're trying to break the momentum of Gibson and Valiant in this contest. Christian Kane's a legal man for his team. Chance Gibson in the black and white, Christian Kane in the black and red. As referee Bob Falacci is still having to have some words with these guys over an alleged hair pull, I believe it was. Or no, excuse me, Kane's complaining that his tights were pulled. But I don't know about you folks, but I don't believe that for a minute. Out of a lockup into an arm bar, and Christian Kane went right to the eyes ever so brutally of Chance Gibson there. Now dragging him up by the hair of his head. Karloff's helping him out with a boot on that top turnbuckle, and Chance Gibson is in trouble now after that shot to the head, courtesy of the boot of Rick Karloff. Now Irish whip coming across, and Christian Kane caught him right there. And Kane follows it in, big splash. This could do it right here. We could have new champs, but not quite. Chance Gibson was able to roll that shoulder up. The tag team titles are hanging in the balance here in Triton Championship Wrestling. The former champions, the Diamond Mine, Rick Karloff and Christian Kane, just made an exchange. That's Rick Karloff in the ring now with Chance Gibson, as he's got Gibson choked over that bottom rope, utilizing the rope, and there the Diamond Dolls, Brittany Diamond, coming over and choking Chance Gibson right there. And I tell you, those ladies, they don't look very intimidating at ringside, but they can interject themselves at just the right moment to make a key or crucial change in the contest, as Rick Karloff continuing clamping down now on a reverse chin lock on Chance Gibson. As Gibson, the crowd is definitely rallying behind him here, trying to get himself back up, trying to get back on his feet, get back into this contest, as Chance Gibson is definitely got 100% of the crowd support behind him. He's making his way back up to his feet. Karloff's holding on for dear life. Gibson firing in a series of elbows into the abdomen, coming across, and Rick Karloff caught him right there with a clothesline coming in. Referee's in and got a 2 count out of that exchange. And look at the chain in the hand of Christian Kane. Well, as soon as I say, there it goes right back in the picture again, and now being handed off to Rick Karloff, as Karloff utilizing that chain to choke Chance Gibson with. Referee's tied up on the other side with Valiant, trying to keep him out of the ring until he's tagged into it legally. There you see that chain once again. Great camera work, as the chain very clearly seen in the hand of Christian Kane there, as they're utilizing every trick they can. Now he's not even trying to hide it anymore. Wraps that chain around his fist, ready for the moment he can utilize it. Rick Karloff caught Chance Gibson with a back elbow right there, coming across, and catches him with a leg drop right there. 2 count right there, as Gibson was able to kick out. Christian Kane and Rick Karloff utilizing that chain, trying to take every advantage they can to recapture the tag team titles here in Triton Championship Wrestling. As Rick Karloff now just driving in, got that chin lock going on big time there. Not sure if he's using the chain at this point or not. I think Christian Kane still got it. but he is just clamping down on Chance Gibson. There, he threw the chain in right there. He sure does have that chain. He threw the chain, Christian Kane threw the chain to Rick Karloff when Valiant stepped in the ring, distracting the referee. And Christian Kane and Rick Karloff just taking advantage of every opportunity they can here, trying to get these tag team titles back. And there is a chain involved in this chin lock. It's applying additional pressure, I'm sure, to Chance Gibson. Now it looks like Christian Kane's got something else in his hand. Oh, it's the same, I believe it's the same chain, possibly. They made a chain exchange with it once again. Man, they've got this chain going in and out of the ring so fast, so many times, I can hardly even keep track of it. But Rick Karloff has got Chance Gibson down, continuing to apply the pressure to this reverse chin lock. As Gibson's making his way back up to his feet, fires in an elbow and a second one. He's rallying now. He's hitting with 3 elbows, got away, and oh man, got caught right there with a knee lift coming in. The tag is made, and Christian Kane be making his way into the contest now. There we go, exchange made right there. Referee's distracted, and Kane using that closed fist with the chain wrapped around it. I mean, just dotting him right in the head with it. Now passes that chain off to Rick Karloff, and now the 300-plus pound Christian Kane getting ready to go to work on Chance Gibson. Irish whip to the left side, coming across. Wait a minute, looked like a double clothesline attempt. Both men knocked down at this point in time. Both men flat on their back trying to get back up as Christian Kane and Chance Gibson collided like 2 freight trains in the center of the ring right then. Tag made on one side, tag made on the other. Valiant and Karloff are back in. Valiant with a series of hard right hands, one to each one of them. And now Chance Gibson's back in the ring. We've got all 4 men in the ring as Christian Kane just got caught in a sleeper hold by Valiant. Chance Gibson's got Rick Karloff over on the other side. Christian Kane is fading fast from that Jimmy Valiant sleeper hold right there. One of Valiant's trademark maneuvers. Chance Gibson just got dumped out to the floor. Karloff was just handed a foreign object. Man, it's breaking loose all over. Right here at TCW, Karloff just nailed Valiant right in the back of the shoulder area with some sort of object. He's in for a cover now. Referee is out on the floor, but he's back in the ring. He's got a count going. He got a 3 count right there as we've got new tag team champions here in Triton Championship Wrestling. Christian Kane, Rick Karloff have won the TCW tag team titles by defeating Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant and Chance Gibson. Man, I don't believe this. They have literally stolen the titles right here in TCW. We're going to go backstage right now to Lynn and see if Lynn can get an interview with these guys once they get backstage.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little slightly different mood here in the locker room. The last time that we were celebrating new tag team champions here at TCW, but nonetheless, we've got new champions. The Diamond Mines brought home the tag titles, and everybody's wondering what this surprise is that you've got for Flotchy.
I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. I only managed champions. We did it, boys. We did it. I knew we could do it. Oh, man. Managing champions again. Okay, that's what Flotchy's all about. I retired my belt this evening so I could concentrate on the championship, and they're back here already. It's just incredible what I can do for you guys. We've done it. The Diamond Mine is back on top. Good job.
First of all, what is this we crap? Last week, you told me you owned 51% of the Diamond Mine.
I fired you because I do own 51%.
You know,
so I really don't even know what you're doing in the picture right now.
See, you need to look at your contract. You need to look at your contract and read it more carefully because, you know, I do own the Diamond Mine, and I'll show you who the guys listen to. Get him, guys.
This is horrible. I can't believe this. Bob Flotchy's getting profusely beaten in the floor in the locker room here at Johnson County High School, and Brittany Diamond and Victoria Stills just here laughing